Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Connor Williams, and we're back with another one of our videos today. It's the player ratings, and it is from the Manchester City Everton game, which ended 1-1. Manchester City as dominant as ever. Everton held some grit due to a moment of brilliance from Damari Gray's goal, and managed to get a draw. So that's fantastic to see. Without further ado, we'll get on to it because there are 11 players, so there's a lot to get through. We'll start with Jordan Pickford. I thought Pickford played well. You have to play well as a goalkeeper against City. He made 2 saves, 3 punches. City did pepper us at large parts of this match. I think towards the end of the second half, might be 5 minutes before normal play, before the end of normal play, because it was about 11 minutes added time on. It was kamikaze defending, bodies being thrown everywhere. It was real pull your socks up defending. And Pickford, I think, did all right. Yeah, I think he played well. His accuracies of passing and stuff weren't brilliant, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we didn't have a lot of possession. I think we had like 25% possession of the ball, so it feels a bit harsh to be judging anybody on passing, especially a goalkeeper. I'm gonna give Jordan Pickford a 7. I'm gonna give him a 7. I think he's a good keeper. Next, we have Nathan Patterson. I think Patterson struggled in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I've given him a 6. Didn't do awfully, but I think he did struggle. Made a couple of clearances and tackles. He was up against Jack Grealish, though, and I think Grealish a couple of times got the better of him. There were persistent tackles on Grealish. Grealish is a hard player to play against. His ball control is very, very good. You can see why he's one of the most fouled players in the Premier League, and Nathan Patterson's just added a couple to that. So yeah, I'm gonna give Patterson a 6. Made 3 crosses, none of them accurate. 2 long balls, none of them accurate. Yeah, he went off for Seamus Coleman, who I think I'll do Seamus Coleman as well. I'll do the subs as they've gone off. So Seamus Coleman came in, played about 30 minutes actually by the time the added time went off. 20 minutes like of actual play, but 30 minutes included the added time. He made 2 clearances, 1 block, won a ground duel. He did lose possession once and gave a foul away, but he did have an accurate cross of one. I'm going to give Seamus Coleman a 6.5. I think he did the job when he came on. You can't really complain about it. Came on, did his job as professionally as he could, went off. Ben Godfrey, I'm actually going to give Ben Godfrey a 7. I thought he played quite well. More on that right-hand side of the 3 centre-backs. I think he did really well to wind Haaland up. I think he did well to run. There was one darting run where Akanji takes him out. And Leon Osman was on the commentary and he was like, it was a battle of pace. And I don't think it was because Godfrey started a lot earlier than Akanji. Akanji was a lot further up that field and had a little bit of a head start. But Godfrey, that run from him was fantastic. It's like Godfrey of old. When he used to power down that left-hand side when we were making him as a makeshift left back. He made 1 interception, 1 tackle, 1 block shot. He was dribbled past once. Won half his ground duels. He did lose possession 7 times, which isn't brilliant. He was fouled once, gave 2 fouls away. He had great accuracy in passing, though. I think the main one for Ben Godfrey is that he had to deal with Erling Haaland. First game back, you don't want to be doing it against somebody of Erling Haaland's ability, but he did really well. So I'm going to give Ben Godfrey a 7. Then we have Connor Cody, who I'm going to give 6.5 to. Nothing massively stood out for Cody. He just did his job, made 2 clearances, didn't win any tackles, but wasn't dribbled past, didn't make any interceptions, lost possession 3 times, he didn't foul anybody. Really weird, because we were on the back foot a lot of the game, and I felt like I wasn't seeing Cody an awful lot. And the stats are starting to back up that. I don't know what he was doing, but he doesn't seem as involved as the 2 centre-backs, the other 2 alongside him. Maybe that's because he's the middle centre-back and those 2 can protect him a little bit more. Moving on to James Tarkowski, I'm going to give a 7 again. He was unreal. 13 clearances, 2 block shots, 1 interception, 1 tackle. Wasn't dribbled past. Won half his ground duels. Won most of his aerial duels. Good accuracy of passing as well. He was just phenomenal. He really was on top of his game. I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I was tending to give him a 7.5, but I'm going to give him a 7. Tarkowski really did well. No, I'm going to give him a 7.5. He really was an absolute mountain. Again, had to deal with Erling Haaland as well. Not easy to do that. You can see why we put three centre backs, gang up on him, sort of thing, try and nullify him as best as we can. Mikalenko, I'm going to give a 6.5. I don't think he did anything wrong, but I also didn't see massive amounts. He made 7 clearances, won most of his ground duels and his aerial, lost possession 11 times, was fouled once, fouled someone once, was fouled twice, one of them being Erling Haaland's, where he just lost his head. Accuracy of passing wasn't brilliant, and his crosses wasn't brilliant. I think this is the thing with Mikalenko, isn't it? He's good defensively, not very good going forward, but he's not awful. He normally has like a 6.5 out of 10 every game. That's not awful. I keep saying this. Somebody with that much consistency to just be good, standard, did his job, is a blessing in a way. So yeah, 6.5 for Mikalenko, who I thought did all right when he came on. Typical Mikalenko performance, run of the mill, good performance. Now we have Alex Iwobi. I think he struggled a little bit to get in the game. He had 100% pass accuracy though, which is fantastic to see. 15 out of 15, 39 touches, one accurate cross out of 2. He did try a couple of dribbles, wasn't successful in them. Did win some ground duels though, and was fouled. He did lose possession 7 times. I'm gonna give him a 6.5 again. I think he did an all right job at Wobie. I think he did what was needed of him. None of the I don't think any of the players had bad games. I think the worst I will probably say about a player is did what was needed because it was a tough game. But yeah, Wobie 6.5. Onana, I'm tempted to give Onana a 7. He was impressive. He managed to get a shot away, one of the 2 shots we had. So yeah, fair play to him for that. 39 touches, 88% pass accuracy. No key passes, unfortunately. 2 out of the 3 long balls he did were accurate. A lot of ground duels won by him. He did only lose possession 4 times, was fouled twice, and fouled another player twice. Made 1 clearance, blocked 1 shot, 3 interceptions, 1 tackle. He looked good today. He looked like a mountain of a man. Alongside him, Idrissa Gueye, I'm going to give a 7-2 as well. I think this was a good game by Idrissa Gueye. He got the assist for Damari Gray, which is great to see. 29 touches, 100% pass accuracy, 19 out of 19. Fantastic. Didn't waste the ball. Limited chances, didn't waste it. 2 key passes. He was actually probably our most creative midfielder, which is crazy. 1 cross attempted, not accurate. I've seen him take corners at the World Cup. I'm not surprised by that. Did try a dribble, wasn't successful. Didn't win any of his ground duels. Did win one of his aerial duels. Was caught in possession 3 times and lost it. Made 2 clearances, 1 block shot, 2 interceptions, 0 tackles. Wasn't dribbled past. Solid game for Idrissa Gueye. Good 7 because I think he was one of our most progressive midfielders in this. He really did try to move it up. All right, the carrying wasn't successful, but at least the intent was there. He did come off for Tom Davis. I'm going to give Davis a 6.5. Only got 12 minutes, 3 touches, 100% pass accuracy, but he only made 1 pass. He was lost possession once as well. He didn't have enough time or enough involvement for me to really judge him, so I'm giving him a 6.5, Davis. Now we have the goal scorer, Damari Gray. Fantastic goal. An XG of 0.07 just shows you, it was a really great goal. Almost like his Arsenal goal. Yeah, fantastic. 36 touches for him, 78% pass accuracy, 2 crosses attempted, 0 accurate. That's my biggest gripe with him and Gordon. Got 2 wingers that don't cross and a forward that'd eat them up. Really poor just really poor to have 2 wingers and a forward that would live and breathe off crosses, early crosses into the box, and forwards that can't cross to save their lives. Wingers, sorry. Did win one of his ground duels. He was lost in possession 12 times. I'm going to give him a 6.8. I don't think he's quite a 7, and I don't think he's quite a 6.5. Hence why I've gone with a 6.8. I will say this, his goal helps him a little bit. If he didn't get the goal, he'd probably be a 6.5. I don't think he did enough outside of his goal to get anything like a 7. So yeah, that's why I'm giving him that. And finally, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the returning forward. He got quite a while, 70 minutes game time. 0 shots complete, 2 dribbles attempted, two successful, 15 touches. 57% key accurate passing. Won one of his half his ground duels, won half of his aerial duels. Lost possession 6 times, fouled twice, was fouled twice, 2 offsides. Tough game for Calvert-Lewin. Wouldn't judge him off that if you didn't watch him. Don't go, oh, he's rubbish. It was his first game back. And to be honest, guys, you've got to create chances for him. We only had 2 shots on target in the whole game. We didn't get the ball to him an awful lot. He only had 15 touches. Like I said, he's a forward that would absolutely live and breathe off early crosses into the box and decent crosses, and we don't have wingers that are capable of that either. So I think it's a little bit tough to judge him there. Neil Moipai came on, so I'd give Calvert-Lewin a 6.5. Neil Moipai, I'd give a 6.5 as well. He came on, did a job, wasn't anything to shout home about. 1 key pass, 9 touches. Again, same as Calvert-Lewin. You've got to get the ball to them for them to create any, to get chances. If you're not going to get the ball to them, then, they're not going to get goals. So, yeah, tough for the forwards. But defensively, there's a couple of players there. They've got 7s that deserve it for their defensive ability. That's all I got time for. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and comment down below your thoughts on the game and the players that you think shone the brightest. Let me know if you disagree. I look forward to reading it all, and I'll see you guys very soon.